Hello everyone, welcome to another video. Today, I am not by Yggdrasil, which is like just down that way a little bit. Um, yeah, basically I couldn't be bothered to get over the bumps and things, and it's pretty late, so hopefully there shouldn't be too many cars and not many people like walking past, so yeah, that's why I'm just doing it here. But for this video, I just noticed that my wheels are quite muddy and I have to sort that out before going home. But, basically, I want to talk to you guys, talk to you about the races. Now what races? What races could I be on about? The Bournemouth Marathon, or the half marathon, or whatever the fuck it is. Now, this is going to be kind of a review of it, because I've done it quite a few times as a wheelchair racer. Um, I've done it as a 2k race and a 5k race a couple of times. I'll talk about each of them like as I go around it, but basically, I am conflicted about it. Now, the reason why I'm doing this video today is because it's the first day of the Bournemouth Marathon Festival, Bournemouth Running Festival, whatever you want to call it, and I feel like I should just talk about it. Now, my experience of it have been mixed, as I have said. Basically, with the races, they do a bunch of different ones. They do like kids races, adult races, mixed races, everything. Mixed races sounds a bit different, but you know what I mean. But yeah, like, they do 2 kilometre races, and 5 kilometre, and 10 kilometre, and even half marathons, and all of this stuff. Super fun day out. I went out today to go and watch, because I'm still getting back into the racing. I'm not quite ready to compete in that yet. And also, there's some things holding me back from doing it this year. We're going to work on them for next year, so if I decide to do it next year, I might do some videos about it. But, what is good about it? I love the atmosphere around it. Like, at the start, everyone's, like, strangers are coming up to you and pepping you up, you know, getting you ready. Everyone's being supportive and things. You know, everyone is quite nice, you know. And I feel like that's the same with a lot of wheelchair racing, but also the runners as well. I don't know what regular running is like, if that's very competitive or friendly or anything like that. But yeah, definitely a great atmosphere for participating and watching. Doing it, you know, when you're actually going and the sirens go, or when you start pushing and you are going past the crowd and they are cheering you on and you are going for it, you are as fast as you can, you know, it just feels so great. Like, I feel like if there weren't the issues that I'm going to talk about later, that it would be the perfect, perfect place to get like a personal best for me, because the course is flat, at least mostly, and it's an enjoyable course to go on. You know, it's right by the seafront. You get to look at everything. You know, it's a good day out. It's a good experience. And if you live near Bournemouth, I would recommend doing it. Um, you know, and when you finish it, you know, from my past attempts, I get a bag with like a shirt and some drinks bottles and some snacks and just recovery equipment, you know, um, just with a bunch of different things, you know, to help you recover after the race, which I absolutely love. It's always good to open them up and see what you got. But, you know, there is one thing that holds it back. And this one thing is also why I'm not doing it this year, and I've tried different things, but it is the pier. Now, for those of you that live in Bournemouth, you would know that the pier has, like, wooden slots, and when you are walking on it, you are terrified for your phone. You are self-conscious about your phone. I don't know why I tried to check my pocket when I'm looking at my phone talking to it. Um, yeah, when you are on the pier, you are terrified for your phone. But what about your wheelchair? Now, my day chair has pretty thick wheels, you know, like the front ones. I don't know if you can see them very well, but the wheels are pretty thick. But that's not the same for the racing wheels. They are about quarter size smaller. So it's quite a big difference, definitely a lot thinner. And as a result of this, if you are going on the pier, your wheels almost guaranteed get stuck in it. You know, when I've done it in the past, they've recommended that I swerve and try and not go straight along the wood. Otherwise, I'll again fall through. It's kind of hard to explain if you haven't seen it, but for those of you that live in Bournemouth for some reason, um, or know about it, you know, I'll show you pictures. But basically, the wooden slots go up the pier, like each direction. So going forwards, they're going alongside you. One of the issues is that the wheels fall in the gaps, um, which is very bad. Not only for the fact that you get stuck, you know, um, I've had people that I've been racing against help me out. You know, as I said, great community for it. You know, they're really helpful, really nice. People were like running up alongside me in past attempts. Um, I even once had someone on the pier that I knew to run alongside me when I was doing it and lift me out whenever I get stuck. But it's just not enough. Um, and we eventually gave up trying to come up with my own solutions on how to fix it, and instead we had these ideas that we put to Bournemouth racing. I don't know what exactly was suggested, but you know, I think we suggested that they either change the route for the wheelchair races, so we go up further, or you know, just some way to avoid the pier. But no, or you know, we suggested that they put down mats, either carpet or wooden floorboards, just so then the gaps weren't an issue and we couldn't fall in them. But from what I know, this was a couple of years ago now, and I wasn't that involved with the decision making for that because, as I said, it was a couple of years ago. I obviously gave suggestions and stuff, but it wasn't me doing any of the contact. Um, so yeah, do you know what they did? Jack shit, and they just stopped advertising it as disabled friendly. But this year I went. Obviously, it was cancelled last year because of COVID. But this year, I went out and did it. I didn't do it, but I went out and watched. Cheered everyone on. If you're watching this and you did it, well done. You know, congratulations. Hopefully, you see you there next year. Because what I'm going to suggest to Bournemouth is that we either put down floorboards, we either we'll take our own wood up there and just lay it down before the race. Obviously, I don't think anyone's going to say not to make it accessible for wheelchairs, because like, can you imagine the backlash that they'd get for that? Or you know, bring out carpets just so I don't fall down the gaps. So that is what my plans are for this. We're going to be doing them next year. Obviously, do a video of it whenever the time comes. And that is the only issue, really. I've spoken about it quite a lot in this video because it's kind of hard to talk about, make clear what is going on with it, but yeah. It's a great experience. I love the track, everything about it. Even going on the pier is an amazing atmosphere. There's tons of people on there usually cheering you on and stuff. All the staff are nice. They've got military there that, like, I don't know what they're doing there, but they're helping out. They're always really friendly. And it's just amazing, you know? Like, it's probably one of my best moments of racing was doing it for the first time. But that pier, that couple of minutes that you're on the pier getting stuck constantly is just the most annoying part of it. So yeah, that was my kind of review of the Bournemouth Marathon from a wheelchair racer's perspective. If you enjoyed, leave a like. If you are from Bournemouth, or even if you're not, share it, let people know about this. Hopefully we can either get Bournemouth Council to see it, and they'll do something, or as I said, I'll be writing to them anyway for next year. Now, since we're talking about races, I might as well mention the London Marathon. That is just a perfect track. There is nothing wrong with that. There's a slight uphill for a part of it, but it's nothing too major. I haven't done the full marathon, I've only done the last 5k, but it's always amazing. Love the atmosphere for that. And I'm hoping to do that as well. Not the half marathon this year, but because I'll be old enough to do the half marathon, I'm hoping to do that next time. So yeah, there's a lot to look forward to next year. Obviously, it'll be a while till I do them because I need them to be on again. But yeah, the London Marathon was last weekend, the Bournemouth Marathon was this weekend, and both of them are amazing experiences. So just thought I'd talk about them. I might do a separate video on the London Marathon because there's a lot to talk about with that. But yeah, if you enjoyed this one, leave a like, subscribe, all of that usual stuff, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.